Start of day 6. Today is feeling like a rough day again. My brain is on self-destruct mode today. It's on isolation mode today. It's one of those times where my mind is just telling me things like, maybe if I was a better son, maybe if I was a better friend, maybe if I was a better boyfriend, maybe if I was a better worker, maybe if I was a better person, I wouldn't feel so alone. Apparently my solution to feeling so isolated from people and from being understood, my solution is to isolate. Right now, during times like this, I just want to drop everything and move away. Start over. Move to a place where nobody knows me. Maybe then I'd feel like my life isn't a mess because there's no mess. It's just an empty slate. It's the day before Christmas today. It's Christmas Eve. And there's so much that I'm supposed to be celebrating and enjoying with all of the people that I have in my life. And I'm so blessed to have the life that I have. And I'm so blessed to have the family and the friends and the people that I have in my life. But I just can't seem to shake the feeling that I'm wasting all of it. No matter how hard I try, I can't shake the feeling that I'm a disappointment to some degree. I know I'm loved and I know I'm appreciated, but at least to myself, it just feels like having to come to the conclusion that I might not ever feel like I'm able to shake the feeling that I am, to some extent, a disappointment to myself. I know no matter how hard I try, no matter how far I push, no matter how much I achieve, there's always going to be something that I look back on and consider that I could have done better, or I could have done more. That's just a part of being human. The endless journey and the endless lust for more, for better. The other day I was having an anxiety attack and I really realized, not just had the thought, not just had the consideration, but truly felt the contentment of realizing that I'll never be able to escape my mental state, my mental health. It's just something I have, it's a part of me. And I know I can get better and I can be happy, and I am, and I'm an example. I'm a clear example of that right now. If I could time travel back in time, and if this version of me could meet the version of me from 5 years ago, and I could take myself by the shoulders and shake myself, and I could tell the version of me 5 years ago that it's going to be okay, and that life is worth it, and that everything you have in your life is worth it, and that you're blessed, and that one day it's all going to make sense, I still wouldn't believe it. So knowing that I've made it so far, and that I've grown so much, and that I've learned so much, and that I've gained so much wisdom, knowledge, and experience, things get better. But at the same time, whatever I've got going on in my head, it won't leave, because it's me, it's a part of me. It's there in that contentment with realizing that this sickness, this illness, this darkness, this despair, this struggle, it's just a part of my experience in life. There's a calmness, there's a relaxation, there's an ease that comes with knowing that letting go of trying to fight and kick out that part of me, I can never be free of it, because it would mean that I'm free of myself, and there comes some kind of delusion with wanting or desiring a freedom from the self. And I think that's just where the contentment is, really. It just feels like after all of those years of hating and fighting myself, the feeling of finally being content with everything that I am, in a sense, it is free. So during times like this, when I want to destroy everything in my life, everything I care about, when I want to abandon everything in my life, everything I care about, just like when I sit in the cold water, it's just a realization that I have to distance myself from my thinking of everything else and just realize where I am right now. And all of those thoughts of destruction and abandonment, that's not where I am right now. Where I am right now is in the mountains, and it's snowing, and it's beautiful, and I'm still breathing. My reality is not one of losing everything I care about, even though that's all my mind is telling me and shouting and reinforcing, because I try to trick myself into thinking that it's easier if there's nothing. And if I destroy everything, if I lose everything, then there's nothing left to overwhelm me. But frankly, that's a stupidly naive and simplified reaction to handling stress. Instead, I just choose to sit with this feeling of mental anguish in the same way that I choose to sit in cold water. All we can do is just make the best of what we've got. All this armor will never make me stronger, but I can get stronger, and I can give myself more armor, and that won't make me invincible, but it will make me more capable. I don't want to live my life wishing and hoping and feeling that it could be better, because really that's just the same as wasting it away. And no matter how hard I try, no matter what I do, those feelings of wishing and hoping and desiring more, they'll never go away, just like my illness, just like everything I have to fight off and endure. But I can get better at taking in everything there is to be grateful for, to be inspired by, to find beauty in. Even though everything feels defeating and impossible right now, I really am surrounded by so much beauty. And I guess I can simplify it. I guess I can simplify all of this by just saying, no matter how terrible I feel, I can't deny the beauty of all this. And no matter what life is worth it because of simple things like this. So this is another simplified example of what I was rambling on about earlier. No matter where I feel like I am in my mind, this is where I am right now. And this is beautiful. Okay, so day 6. Today is the best I have ever felt during this process. Getting in the water felt effortless, and I didn't really feel any pain. I didn't feel any concern. It felt like I completely had my breathing and my heart rate under control, and I was just calm, and everything went perfectly fine. I don't know if I can really pin down exactly what is different about today, other than the fact that I got a lot off my chest on the drive over here, and it's snowing. But other than those two things, I don't think I can exactly pin down what made today so nice. But I feel great, and everything's okay. So I think I'll just leave off today with maybe some shots of the scenery, because I think it's gorgeous, and maybe some music, but that'll be it. So yeah, today was quite the journal. So until next time.